You can use either about a number 9 star tube or a number 9 plain tube. Take a little bit of choux pastry. You start by squeezing. Now you'll see I hold my piping nozzle, this being the nozzle, about a finger height off the tray. And I just lay down, squeeze nicely. I stop, and to clean it up, I just pull back a little bit, yeah? Now, we'll do our swan, yeah? Our swan is 2 parts. We pipe our body using the same nozzle. The head of the swan and the neck, get yourself a very fine, something like a number 5 nozzle. Very fine nozzle. And on a separate tray, pipe me a number 2. So for every body, you have to have a neck and a head. For our profiterole, the same technique for piping the eclair. Just off the tray, squeeze with the hand, but what you do is you don't move the piping bag. And if you don't move the piping bag, it forms a nice round ball. Then, off to the side. Profiterole should be about a 20-cent piece in size. Our cream puff, there are 2 we can do. We can pipe a larger version, or we can pipe what we call a rosette. Now the parry breast, we just go around nicely in a circle. Traditionally they have flaked almonds on top. Cover it completely in almonds. You can be generous. Press them so they stick. Shake off the whole lot, yeah? Baking at 220 degrees, these 4 items here. Because of the almonds on the parry breast, they'll burn at 220 degrees, so we bake at 200 degrees. The swan necks, because they're so thin, we bake them at 180 degrees. Okay, so our choux pastry is going to go into the oven. We're going to set our thermostat to 220 degrees Celsius. We'll set our timer to 15 minutes. We have our adjustment for our elements of our plates, and we leave that sitting at 12 o'clock, which is an even heat. We make sure our damper, which is the vent, is closed, and our choux pastry goes in. Close the door, give it a shot of steam. That helps the choux pastry so that it rises nicely, creates a nice moist environment. We're now going to turn on our timer, and when that timer goes off, we'll check our choux pastry and we're looking to see that it's risen and partially coloured. Our timer's gone off. If we look at our choux pastry, we can see that it's risen and it's golden brown. So now we're going to turn our oven temperature back to 170 degrees Celsius, and we're going to open the damper, and that allows us to bake the pastry for longer at a cooler temperature so it dries out nicely, which is very important. We're looking for a very crisp, dry product that will hold the shape nicely. We'll just reset our timer for about another 20 minutes, and then we'll have a look and see when they need to come out of the oven. So we'll check our choux pastry. We have a look at it. It's nice and golden, baked all the way around in even colour. And if we tap on it underneath, it sounds quite light and hollow. So now we'll remove them from the oven. And they're baked. That's our finished choux pastry product. We'll now put that to one side, let it cool, and then we'll clean them out and we'll fill them, which I'll show you later on.